Welcome to She Sells Radio. All right, my friend, we are talking today about what you appreciate appreciates. And I've actually got some Oprah inspiration for you with this one. So I'll fill you in on that in a moment. And today is also day 26 of the Finish Strong Challenge. So super exciting. You can register completely for free at elisearcher.com/challenge to participate. And it's all about helping you hit your next level goals in a fun and powerful and quantum leapy kind of way. We're going to make that a word today. Okay. So last week, I went on like an Oprah binge, and I don't normally do. I mean, I love her. I think she's amazing, but I'm just not someone who's like constantly consuming her material. But I kind of went down the rabbit trail, and I was going back through some episodes she was doing in like 2008, 2009 ish. So around the recession. And she had this woman come on and talk, and there were, I forget who her guests were. It was all like spiritual leaders. One of them in particular was Michael Beckwith, and I forget the names of the others. But he stood out to me because I wrote down one of the things he said, and I want to share it with you today. And this woman came on, and she owned a bakery, and she had leveraged like everything into this bakery before the recession hit. And she came on, and she was just, I mean, you can tell like just distraught because the bakery was in financial, I don't know, financial ruin, essentially. She didn't know how she was going to pay for anything for her family. They had leveraged all their money in it. And it was really interesting because Oprah had these different spiritual leaders give their perspectives on what the situation was all about and how to approach it. So there were so many good takeaways from it. I'm not going to share them all today, but I want to share what Dr. Michael Beckwith said as a response to this woman. And he kind of took her through this 5-step process. And I want to hone in specifically on step 4 today and how it relates to this challenge and you achieving your goals. So what he said is anytime you're facing a tough situation like that, number one, know that change is the rule of the planet. It's how things go. If we expect for things not to change in our careers and our lives, we're fooling ourselves. And so that can cause a lot of unnecessary suffering. And so even as you think about your goal and what you're looking to accomplish through this challenge, I'd say be really open to like it's shifting along the way, right? And your life and your career situation being different by the end of this and at the beginning, always knowing that when we set that intention of it's always better than it was before, it gets to be that for you. And so I just share that because I thought that was a really powerful reminder that change is the rule of the planet. But then he said 5 steps of how to approach this. Number 1, compassion towards yourself. Compassion towards yourself. Number 2, look at what is it that's working right now? What is it that's working right now? So I actually want to hone in on number 2 and number 4 of his response. He said, number 3, recognize in tough times, you're being called to cultivate qualities that you didn't have before. But that's the whole purpose and intention. Number 4, you bless what you do have. And then number 5, you ask if this situation were to persist for a long time, what quality would I need to develop to have peace? So, I mean, a million golden nuggets we could pull from that and apply to a lot of different things, but I want to hone in on almost half of what he said. So number 2 and number 4 were about appreciating what you have. So looking at what is it that's working right now, and then looking at blessing what you do have. And so how this applies to the challenge and what I want you to be thinking about today. Let's say that your goal for the challenge is something tangible, like I want to sell X number of clients. You know, this is literally what he said to the woman to do. He said, bless the customers you do have for your bakery. She wasn't out of business. Her brain was spiraling into a place of, I'm going to go out of business, but she still had clients. And so he said, bless the customers you have. Be grateful for them, like show them that appreciation, right? Because what you appreciate appreciates. So if you have a tangible goal of, I want to make a certain amount of money, I want to, I want to enroll a certain number of clients before the end of the year. Bless what you already have. Bless the money in your bank account now. Appreciate that money in your bank account. Even if it's not what you want it to be by the end of this challenge, that's fine, right? We're always seeking and desiring more. There's nothing wrong with that, but bless what you have. Bless the clients and customers you have. This is, to me, this is part of how we make the process of growth really fun. Do I have a big next level vision for our program enrollment and for our company? Yes. And I am radically grateful for every single member of our community right now and the opportunity to serve them. And I'm always thinking about, how can we make this better for the community, better for the community, better for the community, and better for our customers, with that energy of massive appreciation for everyone who's already here. And when you do that, what you have multiplies. And then even if maybe it's not as tangible of a goal, like I have a client and I think her primary goal for this is clarity. I would look at, where do I already have clarity in my life? Like, what does feel clear? How does that feel? And what area obviously you don't have it in the area you're seeking in the challenge, and that's fine. But in what area do you have clarity already? Maybe it's that you love your kids. Maybe it's that you like your home. Maybe it's something else, but where do you already have that? And be in that energy of what's working, because what we appreciate appreciates. So that's your opportunity for today, for the challenge, is think about, what is the end result that you're looking to create from this? And then where do you already have that? And how can you show appreciation for that? And gratitude is a powerful energy to keep propelling you forward and to create increase in your life. We can't do it for the intention of increase, but we do it for the intention of truly connecting with everything that we already have. And from that place, what you already have will continue to grow. So that's your challenge for today. I want you to go into your workbook. Again, if you don't have a workbook, go to elisearcher.com/challenge. You'll get the free workbook for this week. Go in and journal on, what do you have in the area that you're seeking more that you can already appreciate. And you'll find that if you've been feeling any resistance around what you want, it will likely dissipate, or at least dramatically reduce, in this energy. So I want you to do that to be entered for our prize drawings. You're going to take your graphic that you get every week. You're going to share on social that you completed today's challenge. Tag me at Elyse Archer. Use the hashtag #SheSellsChallenge to be entered into our prize drawings. I hope you're enjoying this. I love hearing from you and seeing what are the shifts happening in your life as you participate in this. So please share on social and tag me as well. What are the shifts happening? How are you learning, growing, accomplishing your goal for this? I want to hear and support you. Thanks so much for being a member of the community, and I will see you on our next episode.